Turn on my camera. Alright, let's get it, y'all. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, bro. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube, bro. You already know what's going on. Come on. Turn me up, bro.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil John. I pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself.
Yeah, let me just set this up, bro.
Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it.
Make sure to subscribe, nigga, if you liking the stream, bro. Get into it, bro. I'm gonna make the thumbnail. I gotta make the thumbnail. I'm already set that in right there. What up, Jack?
What's happening? What's up? Got that pile up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup.
This is not working, bro.
I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself.
I like it, Jack.
Posted in the act.
I'm getting into studios, bro.
VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say?
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
I gotta change to something. I'll
Up
change to
next,
something else.
it's our main event between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams.
You guys, some W's in the chat, bro.
The punter Bradley Piggy to get this one going. And here we go from LA. Blake Corum now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Hey,
so their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Turn me up, guys.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another run for Williams.
He'll
be up near the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first.
Come on, bro.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Stafford from the gun.
Oh goodness.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's brought
It's
down
sticking
at
in this year
about
so
27
bad, y'all. Oh my God, bro.
19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Up the gut they go with Williams.
Get it there.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Finds Diablo there on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from...
Wait, John. We're going to back up the right way.
College to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, but if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
All right, chat. Back. My bad. Hold up. Back.
Raheem Morris finds an official, and he gets a timeout in before the play clock runs out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Finally got it, chat. You're good now.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. There's the fake. Cousins to throw. Past the 25.
Stay down, boy. Stay down.
He is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route cadence combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm?
Bam, boy.
Robinson gets hit, and he loses
So
it.
done with this thing.
And it looks like that'll be Rams football. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Ridiculous.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
DJ Robinson is not fumbling that. Be for real. Sick my head, bro. Sick my head.
Straight ahead with Williams. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Stafford. To the secondary. He takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of
I hate
cases,
this game,
you can
bro.
crumble the whole way home.
Can't think of getting
That's like
somebody.
you missed,
And
bro.
the kick is missed, but there's a
Are you
flag
kidding?
on the play. Looks like a
Bro, this is some
defensive
bullshit right here,
miscue
bro.
is going to give
Literally.
them another try. Well,
They're
any
giving you
contact on an
everything
extra
they
point is
have,
going to draw
bro.
that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again.
Crazy, bro.
They'll try the extra point one more time.
This game hates me for some reason.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's D. Alford.
Come on, boy.
And his drive will start inside
Make
the
some magic
25.
work here. Ain't over.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, Kirk.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins.
Boom.
Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Cousins.
Why is it lagging?
What the? As he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they looked to it. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I know the
Fox
combine
signature
tries
play
to
right
test
here.
everything
He's
it
got
possibly
this.
can physically, but I don't know how you test courage
Next play
at
right
the
here.
combine because there's
I'm about
nobody
to
defending
call
you.
it.
Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Cousins again. Lasers this one deep down the middle.
Oh, he has it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack
Crazy,
of points
bro.
and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, the inability to consistently find and exploit any opening.
It was on his chest like
It's been
5
a very
minutes.
sound defensive
Like
game
5
plan.
minutes.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Cousins throwing again.
Boom.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's Cousins once more.
So on some good in there, boy.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And this one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say is that
Now,
one
what
falls
do we do, bro?
incomplete this 1st half so far. That's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Come on, start on Mooney. Start on Black. All
Going
right.
on 3rd. Cousins. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
God, man. We can start
You
trying
can earn your
now.
money in the
That's
NFL
how I
in
go
all
for it.
sorts of different ways, but defensively,
I guess you
in a
go
league
for
where
it.
you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
Like Madden.
You can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that. I promise you, some money will follow.
Bro, pick up play.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Oh my God.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
Now I got
2 left to work with before halftime.
Great.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Cousins to throw once again.
Why?
Good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
I might just quit, though. Turn the Stevie off. Turn the Stevie off. Turn the Stevie off. Turn the Stevie.
First and 10. Here's Stafford.
Come on.
What? He strides quickly into the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Keep it 100, bro. Send the W's in the chat, bro. Send the W's in the chat. Chat. W. Send the W's in the chat. Come on, chat.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Alford now to return it.
Oh.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
You can't be doing that. You gotta be doing it. You gotta be playing harder than that. Come on it. I can run it the whole thing.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the air, Cousins. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here.
You are. Got that boy.
Complete beyond the marker. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 26 yards there. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Oh, Darnell Mooney is gone.
Cousins. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
What?
Cousins out of the pistol here.
Oh!
Connects on the crosser. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Cousins to throw on 3rd and 1.
What?
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Cousins is going to go on 4th. Cuts down the field. It's Pitts.
What a clutch pickup, bro. It's double.
So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yeah, I kind of just threw that away.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about.
GG, chat.
It's
Boy.
intercepted. Kobe Durant has it.
Where am I going? What team, chat? What team should I spam in the chat? What team should I pick next? What team? Should we go Falcons? Or should we just go like? Should we just press random? Jaguars. I mean, why not, bro? I don't know none of the plays, bro. We're about to get smacked, but I'm already past. Make sure to subscribe and everything, bro. How do I spell? Wait, how do I do this?
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Turn me up, y'all. Make sure to subscribe and everything. Turn me up.
Getting things started.
Let's get lit.
Off we go from the Sunshine State.
Like and subscribe.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35.
Yeah, Jaguars Steelers. It's a good game.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
It's a good matchup.
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
This is the leg if you haven't ready. I'm not
Again, it's Etienne.
And I got a big play.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Earlier, it was a mismatch up last game. I had styles from my opponent had to win.
Let's go. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Bad.
Throw left side, but it's
I know.
Parker Washington was the intended receiver.
Bad pass.
And 3rd down coming up. 8 yards to go. Hey, Rob. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and We're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the
No,
remainder of this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Play action now with Rodgers. He keeps it himself. That's going to be incomplete.
I'll leave it for the time for you to take that.
We'll let the officiate.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if yeah, I'm looking at mute component for now. Yeah, all right, let's get it, chat. Just in case, y'all, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment for daily streams. You already know.
Crew, sort this one out.
Come on. Second and 14. Should I contain this quarterback? Because I feel like he's going to win it. He's going to win it.
From the gun, Rodgers.
On my house.
He throws and it is incomplete. Just
couldn't
deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways.
I'm never going to play
It'll be
man.
third down.
I suck at it.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod.
Oh.
Forced out wide.
Oh, what's going on?
And that is incomplete.
When his passing game
Chad,
continues to come up short
on
these
that.
last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington.
The Wolves is fun, bro.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
We got this guy. Yeah.
Now here's Lawrence.
Check down. We're playing check down.
By Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
I'm not too familiar with the Jaguars, so that's why, like,
Lawrence gives this
I'm
one
not really
to
doing the best
ETN.
players.
And not
I'm
much
usually
there.
a Falcons,
He's back
either
to the original
Falcons
line.
or
No
Ravens.
gain on that.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the
I'm
line.
not familiar with the
Next thing you know, the
Jaguars.
big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down.
You know they're a good
for
team.
loss.
They're good.
Lawrence now on 2nd down.
Come on,
Into
make
the
some.
hands of Travis Etienne.
Somebody's gonna make some
Brought
passes,
down,
bro.
that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
I'm not the best
We're
starter.
starting to see a lot of this
We're just
on
gonna get
third
some
down, Mike, where they're going to rely
Jaguars.
on
We
the
got
run
Cam
after
Little,
the
bro.
catch
He's
to
nailing
pick up
it.
these third down
He is
conversions. You know
nailing
what that
it.
depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, if
No, I
it's
missed it.
incomplete, brings up
Oh,
fourth
that's
down.
Cam Little.
Little pick.
He's
is
easily
good.
making it. Cam
And
Little,
the
best kicker in the
Jaguars
league right
are
now.
out to an early
Probably.
3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive.
Why is it
but
going
at the
so
same time,
slow? Is it
you
'cause
don't
it's
want to come away
high
empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those.
Dad, if
three
you want a
points.
good kicker, you gotta use the Jaguar.
On the return, it's
That's the best kick I've seen so far. Like, he
Bring it
efforts
to the
makes
22-yard line. That's
crazy.
where the offense will take the field.
But like, obviously, this is Madden. You're not gonna win on kicks. I mean, like, can you really make the 60-yarder? I'm pretty sure he can.
Off the play fake, Rodgers.
Oh, God, my bad.
Downfield is Freiermuth. And they will get him down
misread
at
that.
the 35-yard line.
I'm regret that.
A big play to kick kick off this drive.
Not this one.
To gain a
So I'm not playing
43
man.
yards.
See, I played man one time.
The biggest correlation
That's
between
right.
scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes,
You know what I
the
mean?
best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Play man.
And
Boom.
it is incomplete.
So
The
zone, we
shot
gotta-
here at the end
the
of
zone,
the
we gotta-
quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete.
No, I did not mean to- not mean to
Just
play that
avoid
again.
the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Big.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to have it just past their 25.
Jack, can we actually get moving though?
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
That
He does a
was
nice
so
job
short.
coming from his
So
safety
fast.
position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. To throw is Lawrence. That's swung out to ETN. They'll mark him
Oh, he's
down
moving.
up at the 44-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That was just the horrible thing. It's not a problem. Like, I don't like running speed. You like that reason.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
I should have just threw that, bro. I was overthinking that. But, like, I'm not playing with Lamar, bro. Like, I can't get old. Like, my slow-ass quarterback getting
2
sacked every
minutes
time.
remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more.
I'm
from
not used to
Jacksonville.
playing the Jaguars.
After this timeout, here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt
Oh,
for the second
that glitch,
time.
bro. That was a horrible kick.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. First down for Aaron. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh.
I gotta get revenge from my Ravens.
That was a
You
beautiful
got locked
route
in.
by the tight end there, Mike. He sells the corner, and then once the defensive back bites, he takes it back to the post. That's the open side. That's the big part of the field, and that's a big-time play that puts...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock.
Keep going, boy.
Down at the 21, a gain of 1. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey. 219, go.
Lawrence now. Now a shot here, deep middle.
Up for grabs.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
So, can't be messing up. Can't let him get the ball.
Here's Lawrence.
What did I just say, bro?
Huge mistake late in the half.
No.
It is intercepted.
Chat.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
It's so stupid, bro. It's stupid.
Chris Boswell.
It's okay. This dude is booty, bro. We're gonna win it.
He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead.
No. I'm sure. That's the only time this bro is probably
First half, looks like they'll take a lead.
Like, what is it, bro?
As the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead.
And
they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete.
That looks like a good practice.
Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
13 loop. Red on red. Hey, go. It's hot. Go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. He's
screwed up on people. I'm only doing that because, like, it's the last minute of the game.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final
he's booty, bro.
in this first half.
Even if you would have had a pick six, while locked in, I'm still winning. Because he's just so bad. Guys, make your prediction in the chat.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The master of play action, Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They Tampa. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
I'm not worried.
On play action, Rodgers. Now he'll air one out.
I moved my cornerback too much, bro. If I would have knew he was gonna throw it to him, bro, that would have been a fucking pick, bro. Like, look, I did not know he was going to do such a dumb pass. How did he get it?
As you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right ball, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
It's
You
okay.
can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just
Like,
a
see
big
what I'm
time
talking about, bro?
play.
Like, that shouldn't have been a pick already. He's not winning. If this dude beats me, bro, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I don't know what, but I gotta do something. Good for it. Man, hide the ball, bro.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Told you. I was going to use a pick.
Intercepted.
Oh.
And he's going to give his guys a short field.
Yeah, what did I say? He's not winning. This is a bully, bro. This is my second game on Jaguars. I'm not playing good myself. I'll admit that. But this dude, bro.
Now a handoff. ETN. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 24 now.
We basically gave him a free touchdown.
And 5. Throwing is Lawrence. Get this to the tight end, Johnny Monk. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence.
Like, that was a horrible pass.
It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Lawrence.
He's good. What are you going to do?
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice
You can
job
probably
here
hear me.
initially using zone coverage to
this
take
is
away
on
the
me.
middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read.
To the goal line and in.
What did I say?
Touchdown Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through.
Bro, it's so easy to kick this Cam Little. Just take up the ball. Like, see how slow it's going?
Little now following the touchdown.
how hard
Out
they
to
did it.
kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return.
Yo, I didn't even know.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Of course, I played man on one side.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
I play man one.
A big play, and
You might
a
need to
much
talk,
needed
man.
one as well. 38
This lucky.
yards.
This lucky. This shouldn't be happening. I'm not a fan of the Jaguars. So. Like, guys can't little.
Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a new one.
26. Here's Rodgers. Looking for his tight end there.
Like, who does he pass me to, bro? Like, if he's seeing receivers that I'm not seeing?
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Come on. He's going to kick it, isn't he? That's a pretty long field goal. What kicker do the Steelers have? Yeah, Little is nailing this.
And he missed it. It's no good.
Yeah, at the distance, though.
And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
At the distance.
Points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 46, here's second down and 9. Lawrence. The pressure gets
All right, he's
there,
blitzing a heck of a lot. I got to play better. Pass protection.
In there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down.
Like, it's not going to work like that.
They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
It is 3rd and long.
Cam Little is nailing this one. What's your prediction?
A give for Etienne.
I'm not afraid to kick it, but Cam Little.
Holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain.
I've seen him make 70-yard field.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this lead will stay right where it is. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react.
We won.
Like, we won.
It's so bad
that
I don't even need to know.
To just a short game.
Play action now with Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling right. That's to the end zone.
No.
What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down.
Oh, my God. Time's ticking. Not really, because the time stopped.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This is caught for 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Niggas too be happy.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with one. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. On for the extra point is Boswell. And he missed it. It's no.
But see, then he missed that, bro. Like,
Could be
he's so
costly
high.
because it is just a field goal difference.
It's a Giants, man. I'm not used to the play, though. I played a little bit off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Miracles happen.
A return
Miracles
now
are lost.
from the 4.
Miracles happen.
He'll get
Miracles
this up to
are
the
lost.
28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
It's not over.
Here is 1st and 10.
It's not over.
Now here's Lawrence.
Until I win.
That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
What are you talking about? Only
Here
4-7
we go.
go.
One final play. He's going to let one go, looking for Miles.
Miracles happen. Miracles
It's
rise.
going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the
I just
final
lost
minute,
me some bum,
and they're
bro.
going to get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, we're gonna use the
So
Ravens.
this one, a win for the visiting Steelers.
They
They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away.
Yeah, my record is 0-3 because the last 2 games I kind of lagged out. But I was losing them games anyway. So. But it's okay. If we win like 20 games in a row, we can beat top 100 easily. So I'm not worried about that. We just got to lock in. Mute my opponent. Yeah, I'm gonna mute my opponent. It's just better like that. Mhm. Mhm.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Loop set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he will get back to only about his 20. That's where the drive will start.
And okay. Subscribe if you haven't already.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
I told you, look what I said.
As
soon as I play the Ravens, we're gonna
they
smack
force the
every-
turnover on the opening drive.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really
Come on,
nice
guys,
job.
we got this. We got
It's a
this.
gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. A short kick, down to the 7. 2nd and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back
Come on,
at
Henry,
the
bro.
8.
You gotta be doing
Good
better.
job so far by the defense, protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
X was
Nowhere to
OB.
go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as
Gotta
the
lose
game
some
goes
of it.
on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down.
Oh! Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all saw that?
I
That
know
was
it
an
fell for an
unexpected pick.
incompletion, but pretty impressive.
It's
He
only
was able to
first quarter.
push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 2nd down, Allen.
Right? This is a good
Moving
matchup,
outside
too.
the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Allen to throw again. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Come on, Tino.
Play action. It's Allen.
Oh!
He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down
buddy.
in time.
Yeah,
It's a
made
first
it.
down.
Made it easy next.
About 19 yards on
I guess
that
that
one.
works.
They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
319.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And he's in. Khalil Shakir.
All right, Larkin.
Touchdown, Bills.
Still got
This
that
is
man.
what good
I
offenses
just
in the
think that's
NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce
Better
back,
defense
even
than
if
that
the
drive.
onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to
You
plan.
get ahead of yourself.
Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well,
He did not.
And they took it down for 6. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
Whatever, Trav. Come on. Got to lock in.
This one is going to sail through the end
Those 2
zone.
points.
For
Really.
a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. This is Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Hurry up, gotta make sure to share the screen, right the stream to the drive. Share the stream, and also pick up that.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got it.
Say Flowers! Say Flowers! Move, boy! Move,
That's
boy!
his first reception.
That's big boy work right there, boy.
At a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Jackson. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Let's go, boy.
It sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And it's a poor kick here.
Really
doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah. Move your body.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Allen working from the pistol. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
I'll get him.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Yeah, after the game, I'll hop off, take a nap, and then later I'll do a longer stream.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
It's 0 seconds left.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Points, all that separates these two sides. as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry.
Oh, what? See that? See that? Saw the face? See that one.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Jackson now. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Jackson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in...
Don't quit, bro.
ball to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
All right, that's coming on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. Throwing Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything.
Well, like when people waste me on my child to start, I punish you.
Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He pulls it in around the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Henry is in. Touchdown.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
I knew 100% that's
about
going
the
to
guys
work.
on the other side. They're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Play action now, and here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete.
You gotta hit that, bro.
The final play
Seal the game.
of this third quarter.
Seal the game. What is he doing, bro? Seal the game.
In the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen will throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 3rd down. To the air is Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down.
Boom!
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Alert! Half 85, half 85. 56, 56.
Throwing again. It's Allen. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to...
Why aren't you doing the onside kick though, bro?
On that return.
Why aren't we doing the onside kick though, bro?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted.
No.
Picked off by Thaddeus White. And he's going to be out of bounds, but White, a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
And he'll take it on in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Go. Go.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
I really in this game.
On 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble.
Subscribe
and like, a new set down. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That's into the hands of the fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option. But a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Yeah, you had to understand. We were just like 18 to 8 on the score.
Now Jackson.
Got him. Smile.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Oh my God.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout.
Guys, this can happen right here. Please.
17 seconds to go in the
what
game.
do I do? I don't know what to do.
So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This a potential game winner. His kick. Good. He got it. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
That one's going to skip into the end zone.
Oh, Luke from clutch. Tyler Luke, you clutched, bro.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And And they will bring him down on the other side
Really,
of midfield. So there is one big play followed by the timeout. We're under 10 seconds to go.
Really, he gonna give him that,
How do you
guys?
play this
Really?
offensively?
Double.
They'll come up.
It's double coverage.
10.
Please, bro. I just want to win.
No.
No.
Incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He has to make it.
It's rare to see an offense
Yes,
that
man.
finds themselves trailing
He
and
has to
say,
go for a
well,
field goal.
their
He doesn't have
quarterback's
time.
been actually one of their
It's
biggest
impossible.
bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So
Yes, man.
it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a very efficient rate.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will remain down by one. So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory.
I'm tired, Lulu.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
That was absolutely phenomenal.
All anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor.
Yeah, I gotta see what time I have to get off, and then depending on that, I'll see how many games I can get on. And yeah. We're gonna be streaming later, obviously, along with stream as well. But I'm trying to figure out when I have to go now. But I'm pretty sure we can get a game or two. Alright, yeah, we got time for that. One more. Alright, chat, let's do. See, Cap. That's a horrible pick, isn't it? Wait. I think Manny has a better chance of that. Look at Manny.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati.
We're going to get that.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Motion man is Shakir. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Now, loose football. Ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it.
As you and I both know, one reason team sprint plays.
Oh my God.
To start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
Gun.
Burrow looking to pass. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Thank you, Matt. Great. Appreciate it.
Before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Brown. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
I trust my defense. For that reason, we're going to go for easy.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Flagging. Why is it like?
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. To the air. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down.
Get it, guys. We win this game. Subscribe if you haven't, because we're going to be live every day, probably 2 times a day. And I'm also going to look at the TikTok channel where I do crazy food combinations. I got a couple videos on there already.
With the football as we start quarter number 2.
I also will link to my Twitch channel, but I'm mostly going to stream on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube and follow my TikTok.
Motion man is
We're going to be live later for like 3 hours.
They run again
3 or 4
on
out.
first down. Cook.
We'll see.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
We've seen all kinds of sports games.
Cook on the toss left.
Madden, college football,
At the 45-yard
hey,
line.
FIFA,
It'll go down as a 2-yard
maybe
loss, and it
even
brings up a
UFC.
3rd down.
So
What are
really,
you thinking when you bring in extra tight ends? You're hoping that each of your guys
the
gets
game,
those one-on-one
probably just
blocks and
need to-
creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't,
FIFA day,
that's the result you end
I'll
up
make a
with.
schedule. You'll see that.
Motion man is Shakir. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Allen going to change the look here. First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Motion man is Shakir. So the shotgun snap to Allen. The right side here.
Come on, guys, turn me up. You lit.
His first catch. Good for
Subscribe
him,
to
and a first down.
Subscribe to the channel.
That was a route run not
With
just
daily
with
streams.
dexterity, but with intelligence.
We got daily
Found the hole in the
streams. We're
zone,
streaming every
made
day,
sure the quarterback
multiple
saw
times
it,
a day,
and was able to
at
make
least
the
3
short
hours
catch
a day.
and flip the down
I'll make a
marker back
schedule
to
probably
win.
6 times a week, 3
Second
hours
quarter,
a day.
2 minutes remain.
Monday, I'll
3-0
have
our
off.
score.
And I'm also on this TikTok channel where I have funny clips of the streams. And I also already have a TikTok channel that's completely different from
Dalton
streams.
Kincaid from 17 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now it's Burrow. That is taken in by the tight end fan. And take this to the other side of midfield before going
that
out
lag
of
was
bounds.
crazy.
Well, normally when you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And that'll be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here we go. 180.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Again.
Well, this one
He's doing a
tipped
chest
to the
shot.
right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Boy.
Now Burrow.
I'm just going to say it again, boy. You didn't listen to
To
it.
the sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
I get that revenge.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Brown. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here.
Bad pass. My bad, guys.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you? I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
Here's Allen. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Allen to throw it. And he is caught. Finding space at the 40. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
What about saying? How do you break 2 tackles?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
Come on now.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I
In the
actually
first
have
half,
never
they
seen something
struggled
like
a little
that
bit to
before.
keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get
right
one
before the
points
second
back on
half,
one
too.
drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
11. Gun. Stop. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Here's Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
Oh.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Brown once more. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Bengals.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it.
My defense has not kept me in this ball. They just broke 2 tackles.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
No.
Room to run at the 50.
Bro, what is this Madden?
Inside the 45-yard line.
This dude definitely had to get on his feet.
We used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
What a bad pass for him.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because
That's so
he
inaccurate.
overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bengals have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 34 yards. And the Bills have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for two. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down and 8. Back to throw here. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 48-yard line. Right, 80.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Right, it's the last game of this stream, but later I'll stream for 3 hours. We'll be Madden today.
Time has expired.
Make some type of stream schedule too, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for daily
on EA Sports.
That's gonna make my TikTok
back now in Cincinnati.
Too.
It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. An inside give, Brown. Down to about the 22 here. 89 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they
I saw him pick that.
Running play and create extra space,
it looked like I didn't see the ball drop. I was like, oh my God.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing in the coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain.
Oh my God, bro. Why is he so fast? You know, try not seeing this.
Touchdown. Khalil Shakir. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
He left me with a lot of time, so I ain't that.
And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Free play.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Handing it off to Brown. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 112 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Burrow. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. This is 1st and 10.
What's a field goal going to do, yo? I'm dead as the tripping.
Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Throwing, Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. To throw, Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's across the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Allen. That is caught by Shakir. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here's 1st down. Throwing, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker, see if he can get you to overtime. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Allen going to run with it. He'll air this one toward Coleman. This ball intercepted. And the Bengals are going to hang on.
GG's chat. There goes everybody. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Because I'm get off now. I have to go. It's an hour stream later. This was a 2-hour stream. We're probably going to do a 3-hour stream later.
Excellent come from
behind TikTok. Both of my TikTok accounts. Guys, make sure to follow the TikTok account. One if they're eating good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one. And in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.